Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. This should be the final session before we finish off Heaven's Ward, so hoping for the best here.
Yeah, only 5 quests left too.
Yep, not many left to go.
Yeah.
Should probably got this done like a week ago. I have been pretty fucking ill. I've either had the flu or I've had the corona. I don't know which it is, but I've had one or the other.
Yeah.
It's not been a fun 10 days, I'll say that much. Plus, today doesn't help because I pulled my fucking groin, so there you go. That was quite unpleasant. I'm still not 100%, but I got like 7 days, I think, left on my subscription, so when I get this done, because we're so fucking close to the end of Heaven's Ward, we have partied up. I don't exactly know where Nova currently is, so...
I'm in the Rising Stones in Mordona.
Speaking of which, I'm actually going to be heading there right now myself.
Yeah.
Quick question. Are you free tomorrow night at all?
I should be. Why?
I have a race with the SLPH guys, the All-Star race in Transformed.
Yep.
I would like to get like one final session, even if it's just an hour, like do the beginning of Stormblood.
Oh, sure.
Not a long one, like say, an hour, 90 minutes, whatever. 2 max. I don't even think we'll get that much done. It's just, I don't want to... I do want to get a little bit of Stormblood started as well, but I'm not expecting us to do much.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because obviously I'm not going to be able to do much anyway, because eventually I'm going to reach that barrier, that level barrier again.
Yep.
Just the two of us tonight. Obviously, because we're so close to the end of a expansion pack, or at least the end of the story here, I'm going to guess there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, so... kind of figured better to do not.
Yeah, there's no more dungeons and no trials left in Heaven's Ward. You just have whatever cutscenes and quests are left. There's just 5 of them. I know there is a solo duty coming up eventually, so...
Speaking of which, in a cutscene, I do not know if this is voice acted or not, though.
Is it in the Rising Stones?
Yep.
It should not be, because I'm in a cutscene as well there.
I'll be able to tell in a moment. No, definitely not. His lips not moving enough.
Yeah.
How have you been, buddy? I haven't seen you in about 12 days.
I've been alright.
You been okay?
Yeah.
And have you streamed at all during the last 2 weeks?
Not a whole lot, because I've been playing up at 14, so...
I was gonna say, I didn't think I'd seen you streaming.
Yeah. Maybe like one of the days I was doing a rando-based thing, but that was it. And even then, it's like, okay, I've kind of been randoed out for a bit, so... Plus, I've been playing at 14 on my character at Omega with working on that and stuff whenever the other guys show up.
Wasn't there like I saw a lot of like 14 stuff trending today. Has there been something new announced or something?
Just recently, they had a live letter that released coming up about the upcoming patch, which is 5.4, which is set to drop in sometime in December.
Fair enough. That would have been what all the fuss was about.
Yeah. All right, quest accepted.
You got any plans for your weekend, dude?
Other than maybe gaming, probably just playing more 14 at this point.
No, fair enough. Hey, it's what you enjoy at the end of the day, so.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, I apologize if I'm coughing and stuff. I'll try not to do it too much. I'll try and mute if I have to. Like I said, I am still technically recovering. It's just running out of time now, so.
Yeah, true. Okay, it's alter. Back to Gridania.
Still in the cutscene. Sadly not voice acted though, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I basically got 4th quest left until I'm done, so I'm probably on the one after you, the one you're on.
We do obviously still have one more thing to do after, obviously my subscription runs out and all that is, we do have just over an hour of content to do commentary on. Obviously the missing hour, thankfully a massive, I will say this, New Game Plus is a massive fucking time saver if I ever
Yeah.
If I ever lose content again, because it took a bit of time still, but compared to having to play through the fucking game again,
Hell yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll take New Game Plus every time. Thank you very much.
And I had forgotten about it because I hadn't had to even use New Game Plus yet or even tried it out. So it's a good thing SG was there that day to remind you about it.
Have you actually got it unlocked yet? Because you do actually have to unlock the ability to use New Game Plus.
I know you have to unlock it. I have it unlocked on other characters. I don't know if I ever bothered to do it on this one.
But it shouldn't really be a massive need at the file. I mean, it's always there if you need to. You just need to go to a. Is it the Rising Sands or something?
Yeah, there's a person in Vesper Bay.
Vesper Bay, sorry.
Yeah.
But like I say, it's fine. If nothing else, it is a massive time saver, so
yeah,
just good to know for future reference. I mean, it's still not perfect because you can't go to like any quest you want. You can only go to like the start, so the middles and stuff as sections. But again, compared to what I had to do the first time around, when I had to play through the majority of Realm Reborn again, ew, God, it's fucking night and day. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
You have my thanks, Square Enix.
And thank you, SG, for reminding us about New Game Plus that last session.
Yeah, thank you very much, dude. Unfortunately, SG not with us tonight, obviously, just mainly because we're nearly at the end of a thing here, so...
And plus, he might have to, as usual, have to work tonight because of the schedule and all that. Which is really the main reason why SG was hardly ever here since the beginning, is because his scheduling conflicts. He's always got to work up until late night and get out by then we've already been done, so...
Which is true, and obviously... He has asked to join us. What did he ask to join us? For some of Shadowbringers, was it?
I know he asked me about something about doing some, like, New Game Plus stuff, but I think that was just me.
No. I know that. I mean, obviously, I remember that. But I remember him saying, you know, when you get to... He said when you get to something, let me know and I'll join you guys. But I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Might have been Shadowbringers. I really don't remember.
We have to just ask him again at some point.
Unfortunately, I didn't actually get to hang out with either of you guys very long yet at last session. I had a lot of solo stuff right up until that last dungeon at the end. So hopefully this is not going to be a massively long session. Again, there's no dungeons, there's not going to be any waiting times or anything like that. It is just us basically playing towards the end of the expansion pack now. And obviously we'll go into all the full thoughts and feelings shit when we get there, but we're going to be a while yet, so... I finally bought a subscription to Nintendo's online features the other day. Got to play a bunch of Mario Kart, which is fun. Although I definitely felt that rage moment once or twice. Where you're in first and then you just get bombarded by shit towards the end of the third lap.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly drop down to like 8th place.
Or the other thing about freaking, it seems like you're about to use something and get fucking lightning bolt.
Oh, yeah, had that happen.
Oh, God.
Had that happen a couple times as well.
That's one of the reasons I stopped playing 8th a while ago. Even when Andrew and the others maybe would play, I would never be interested. It's like, yeah, I don't really care for 8, so...
I've been enjoying it. I was surprised, again, not trying to toot my fucking horn here, I'm surprised how good I ended up being at that, because I jumped in, did a couple of, like, single-player races just so I could get used to the controls and stuff.
Yeah.
And started playing online, and I'm, like, at 1,600 thingy rating, whatever it's called. And I usually never get worse than like 5th place, which is surprising considering I'm...
Wow.
It's not often I find a game I'm actually fairly decent at.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in another cutscene here. Somebody is at Vespa Bay, I think it is. It's like fucking Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you're Vesper Bay, okay.
Actually, he's a
Do you remember to see what quest you were on by any chance?
I didn't see the name of the quest,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
afraid.
Yeah, let me know when you get out of it what it is. Because I'm on the Greater Obstinance, which is that one, and only 2 quests left after that. And
Oh, I think this is voice acted, by the way.
Hmm.
Bad looks. I'm just gonna mute just in case. I can't tell the main character because his fucking face isn't towards the camera.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Hey? Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port. Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Good man. Are you all right? Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Okay, so I don't know who that was. Apparently it was someone Uranga called friend. But okay, where am I going? Speak with the silent conjurer at the altar. And I'm on the obvious solution at the moment.
Obvious solution.
I think it's the one behind what you're on, or about 2 behind you.
Oh, yeah, you're on that one. You're going to Nafika's altar?
Yeah, that's where I'm heading to now.
Yeah, I don't know if that's voice acted because I skipped out of it a lot, but it might be. So
I'll again, best way I can tell is by how long their lips move.
Yeah. The one that I'm in right now, and the quest after that, in the Rising Stones, is also voice acted.
Fair enough.
Regardless, so.
Taking a long time to load. Okay. Into the Conjurer's Guild. I'm guessing that's the closest location to it. Excuse me. Yep, right here. If it is, I will just mute it up in a moment when I discover. It probably is. If it's not, I'll just unmute myself.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, But the situation at Belsar's wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice-damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
What in the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanal since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.